Hey y'all, I got so much to say. I don't even know. Something told me before I left my house to check my email, okay? Now, I was going to talk to y'all about this earlier in the week, but I didn't know how to say it, right? So basically, they had told me some of my stuff wasn't going to be done until like Valentine's Day, the week of Valentine's Day, next week. Is that next week? No. It wasn't going to be done until next week, so a little before Valentine's Day. And I had been told y'all, God had told me this situation was mirroring with my love life. And so they had told me it wasn't going to happen until then. But then my last, it happened sooner. Let me just put it that way. It happened sooner than what they said, but it still wasn't 100%. And so this week I called and I was like, yeah, I need an update. I was telling y'all, you know, like, it happened for me. It's happening sooner than what you think. So I called this week to get an update, and she was like, I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry it's taking longer than what we originally projected, And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was feeling discouraged on the call, but I can feel when God is telling me, like, be cool, baby. And he'll never say that if it's not for reason, right? Like, sometimes he tells me, like, be patient, but he didn't tell me to be patient. He said be cool, like, don't get upset, don't act fool. But what I did do was let them know, like, check it out. I hear you, I understand you, but right. And she the lady basically told me, like, you know, unless a formal complaint or something is filed, it's really not much. And I'm like, I know, because I'm prepared to do that if necessary. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, like, I want to get y'all in trouble or nothing like that, but she was like, because now questions are being asked and they're gonna go back and wonder why it didn't happen back then. Good. That's exactly what should be happening, right? And so that just goes back to, like, the legal and law, like, terminology and stuff that he's been giving us, even with just, like, the settlement, even with just, like, the avalanche, okay? Like, God is settling this stuff once and for all, and it don't matter what they are saying, because God has the final say, and it's gonna happen when God says it's gonna happen. So I say all that to say, she was telling me that, and, like, we don't know, and even in that moment, because my dad had asked me, like, you know, like, what did you say? And I was like, I still let them know, like, I'm not coming off of what I said, which goes back to those uncomfortable conversations, the video I had made about the kingdom spouses. Like, I love you, and I'm really not out to get you, but, like, I'm not just going for nothing no more. You get what I'm saying? I had to get to that point in that situation and in the relationship. Like, it ain't even, I don't know, like, I'm finna go tell, which I'm gonna talk about that in the next video I'm gonna make. But it was kind of just like, I hear you, but you're not finna have me just, like, take it and sit back silently. Like, I'm letting you know now, like, stop playing with me nicely. You know what I'm saying? So today, this is why I decided to tell y'all about this right now. Before I walked out the house, God was like, check it. And I was like, why? She already said it's not coming. Now, I will tell y'all, it's not all of it, but it's way more than what, you get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yeah, I thought you said, you know, and I've been upset about it. I've been crying about it. Lord knows I need some money. Okay? So listen, it don't matter what these folks are saying, because she literally just told me that 2 days ago. It's probably going to take way longer. It's probably going to take at least this many more pay periods, all this. And I'm looking at it now and I'm like, you ain't say nothing about this on the phone 2 days ago, because God is in control. I don't care what kind of systems, what kind of process this man got. When God say give it up, give it up. I told y'all, I really been feeling pretty violent. Like, it's a stick up. You gonna run me my money. You gonna run me my man. You gonna run me my family. All of it. Like, give it back. And I want that and then some. And I know I'm looking at the and then some. So I don't know who needed that, but I just had to listen. And the only reason I'm not falling out is because God had my mind somewhere else for the word I'm about to record next. But when that just happened, I was looking at it and I was like, she ain't say that, because God is in control. Man can say what they want. Yo, man can say what he wants. Yo, man can try to come up with his own timeline for what y'all doing. But when God tell him to move, he got to move. When God says it's time to give it up, to pull them out the mindsets, whatever, it has to happen. He said, what did David say? Shall I pursue? Yes. And you shall surely recover all without fail. I knew I was on my gangster for some reason. Like, why am I feeling like this? And yesterday I was so thankful, and I didn't know why I was feeling so thankful. And then this morning I was like, hey, did I just get a blessing? And I checked the email literally before I walked out the house, because that always happens. Like, this overwhelming amount of thankfulness just falls over me, and it's like my spirit knows God just did something, but I don't know that he did it. Okay? And I checked this morning, I'm like, oh, you out here moving on your girl behalf. That's what you're doing. It don't matter what man says, God has the final say. And this is very much so legal. Spiritually legal. What did we say? Class action settlement notices. And I literally just saw that one Sunday at my mom and them house. And it's instructions to get your claim. I took all this to the throne room. And I also been having a moment with God where it was like, I know you said overflow, but I feel like I'm just getting back what was mine right now. And that's okay. We're still going to come into overflow and abundance. Do not be discouraged.